Hello guys, Diamond Hunter Zero here, and today I am showing you a tutorial on how to use the buidcraft quarry. The quarry is a automatic mining block which you get in regular buildcraft, and it's used when you want to collect resources but you don't really want to do it and you don't want to spend time out there mining in the dark, and this is where the quarry comes in. So this is what it looks like. It's in your regular buildcraft menu. It's there just below the creative engine near the mining well, which is its predecessor. I'll explain that in another video. And what you use this for is, as I said, to mine a specific area automatically. And if we place a block down, this is what happens. The quarry will activate and it will bring up these striped lines. So the lines, sort of construction tape lines, these will tell you the area that the quarry is about to mine. This is the default size. When you place a quarry down by itself, it will always be this size, which is a chunk either side. And this will mine as deep as it will be allowed to go. So that's all the way down to the bedrock usually. It will not mine upwards unless you decide a certain height using these. Now these are landmarks, and you use landmarks to decide how big your quarry is going to be. And it's easy to craft. What am I doing? You just place lapis lazuli on a redstone torch, like so, and that will give you one landmark. So it's relatively easy to craft. You only need 3, and you place them in a straight line. So if we place one landmark there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we place another one in a straight line, and then we do the same over here, 1, 2, let's do it a bit wider. We now have 3 torches in a straight line. Now they have to be in a straight line so they can all match up. So when you have your torches in an L shape like this, you click on the middle torch and a ring will form. And this is the basis for the regular quarry's ring, that it's red, because that means you've decided to set your own size. Now if you normally have it set up like this, it will only dig straight down from this height. However, if you want to, you can set a certain height, and we just need to build a little higher. There we go. We set a torch, click on the one on the top, and it will now form a box, and that tells the quarry to build or mine up that high. Now you can mine or set the torch as high as you want, and it will always dig from the highest point down to bedrock. So let's get rid of that, we don't need that. Reset the line. Now once you've got your land taken out, you need to craft a quarry. And the crafting recipe is quite easy. It's simply a 3 iron gear, piece of redstone in the top, 2 gold gears, 2 diamond gears, and a diamond pickaxe. So this is a object you'll have to craft quite late in the game, and we'll take all our resources here. And like most buildcraft items, the basis is cods. So we are going to need quite a lot of cods. Let's grab 8 to be sure, that's probably a bit too much. So the first thing we're going to do is craft the 3 iron gears. And it stopped. What am I doing? We need cobblestone. So obviously cobblestone goes next. You're going to need, again, 8 cobblestone, as many as you can craft. Don't need that anymore. Put your stone back there, and then you put iron over the top like this. Now we're going to grab all of the iron gears like that. So we now have 8 iron gears, but we actually only need 3. So we'll put 3 there, put 5 back in the crafting grid, and then you cover these in gold, and that will give you your gold gears. Now, we need 2 gold gears, I believe. Let me check. Yep, 2 gold gears. So we can drop 2 behind, take our diamonds, and then we can craft 2 diamond gears. And then we have a leftover gear, which we don't need, so I'll get rid of it. And all that is left is, actually we do need those diamonds back, is the diamond pickaxe. So it's a regular diamond pickaxe there, just craft that, and in your crafting grid, you're going to put some redstone at the top, your iron in a V shape like that, your gold across there, your diamond on the bottom, and then your diamond gears on the edges, and that will give you a quarry. So there's your quarry, we've got 2 now, and to use the quarry in your own size, place the quarry next to any of the torches. As long as your quarry is outside the red line next to any of the torches, it will work. And it's given us back the torches and set its box to the size that we had. So now your quarry is ready to go, and you need to set it up and power it. Quarries use the buildcraft power. They can use any other power, such as kinetic power, railcraft power, galacticraft power, which is quite useful to quarries. But if you're using just buildcraft alone, I would recommend Stirling engines. Possibly 2 should be enough. You can go higher, you can use combustion engines. And we are going to put some coal in there. It really is up to you depending how far into the game you are. Now once you've got your engine set up, you want to put a wooden transport pipe on the front, or the side, usually it's the front, and make sure your pipe is connected. It can't be like that or the items will not pass through. Next you're going to take a transport pipe, any regular transport pipe, so cobblestone, stone or quartz will do, and you just simply attach it to the wooden pipe. Then you're going to add a double chest that should be big enough to store all your items. And what this will do is allow any items the quarry digs up to be moved into the chest. If you don't put a chest, if you don't attach a chest to a quarry, the items will just simply drop out, and not only will you lose everything because they will despawn, they will lag your game quite a bit from animating all the blocks. So we've got our power sorted. You just need to add a redstone signal. Blocks of redstone are the easiest to place. And this is what happens. The quarry will build itself a frame out of these blocks, and a digger will form. So this is the digger. It moves in a pattern along the blocks, and it is able to mine every single block in the game except for liquids and mobs. And it will go at a steady rate depending on how much power you have. The more power, the faster it will go. And it will mine every single block. So if we grab some spawners, grab one of those, let's grab actually we've got land maps, so let's just place some items down in its path. Put transport pipe, chest, torches, put a Stirling engine, and it will mine these. So we'll wait for the dirt to pass. And now we have to wait for it to go back. So it will continue to move, and you'll see the dirt items have been moved out of the quarry, and they're going into this chest, which you could have hooked up to another machine, or have just go straight into your inventory. So we'll see that it's started to mine now. There we go, it's mined that. It will mine spawners as well, pipes, chest, pretty much every single item that isn't a liquid. And it will mine them depending on how fast it would normally mine with a regular pickaxe, and again, how much it takes to mine. So there's your Stirling engine, there's our pipe, there's the chest, there's the landmark. It will not collect spawners, because obviously Minecraft stops any spawners from being collected in survival. So if it does mine a spawner, it will destroy it, and that is a bit of a bummer. So this is a normal survival quarry. This is how you would set it up. Over here we have an automated quarry. It's been mining for a little while, hasn't been too long, and it can go for quite some distance down. And this one is running off 4 Stirling engines. They are providing the power, and their heat isn't actually all that bad. They haven't risen a bit at all, because the quarry does not require that much power at all. This is a bit of an overdose, really. So this could be powering something else, like a sorter, or possibly another quarry. Again, the more engines you have, the quicker it goes. This one is slightly quicker than our other one. And we have a sorting system here. And what I've done this to do is it will sort every normal item into this chest. However, coal will go straight into these. So if you have a world that is full on coal, it's dropping items now, shouldn't be doing that. Let's put those back. The coal that is mined up will be sent to your engines so that you never run out of coal. So let's test that theory. Grab some coal blocks. And the setup's rather simple. We just place coal like that. And it will go along and mine them. Just like a normal ore, it mines it, and it will give you the normal output, as if you were just using an unenchanted pickaxe. So, this is the coal coming through here. And it's completely gone to the chest. You'll see some bits split off. And you'll see the coal passes through the filter, and this would be all sent to the engines, which receive the coal and then put out more power. And this is how you have a completely automated system. Now, if you want to, if you're using other mods, you can use other sources of power. Usually for a quarry, it will be going for great lengths, and you don't want to have something that could possibly explode. So you want renewable power sources. Buidcraft, which I have loaded, solar panels are a really good choice because of the fact they output a lot of energy, they're renewable, and they don't require as much setup. They don't require any fuel. So let's grab that, and you'll want some heavy wire, and you're just going to place about 2 for a normal quarry, like that. Set up a wire, and that will power the quarry, and you'll see it's coming along. And just like engines, the more power sources you have, or the more power going in, the quicker it will mine. So let's set it back to day. Actually, set it to noon, sun's nice and bright. And you'll see that this one has gone quite a bit down. Now, if there were ores in this world, it would collect the ores, and it will collect ores from any mod. So it will not drop them. Any mod, buidcraft, thermal foundation, galacticraft, advent of ascension, any ores it will collect. Same with plants, it will collect most plants, natural matter, and that is what the miner is for, the quarry. It will mine all the way down to bedrock and give you all the items. So you're not wasting any pickaxes. It's only a little bit of power required, and you can have this working in the background. It will keep the chunks loaded, so you don't need to be there. So you could have a quarry miles away from your home operating, and it will just work fine by itself. And these are great when you get later into the game, and you're automating things. Let's grab all those. Obviously, a bit of messing about to do, but once you've got it set up, it's really easy to use. And that is the benefit of one of the many buildcraft items. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out some other video, guys, and stay tuned.